Hey guys, Grimclaws here. I'm glad to have you back with me, Claw Club community. I know if you just watched my last video, I said basically a channel update about doing less like deck reviews and gameplay reviews for Hearthstone and doing more reviews like my truck dash cam, my Oculus Quest 2 Pro, which is right over there and all set up. As well as we're going to be doing the second episode of the Across the Table podcast. I have a special guest coming on. He's actually going to be my partner in the podcast from now on. And our first one is to go over different marijuana strains that can help with MS, pain, back pain, degenerative disc disease, degeneration of lumbar facet joints. These are just things I know from my experience. Rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, without amping up any anxiety, because that's a big problem. Like, the weed helps, but it also makes your anxiety out of control. So if you have those physical things, plus like generalized anxiety disorder, panic attack syndrome, and obsessive compulsive disorder, it can be a nightmare if you get the sativa blend in there too high. So I'm going to teach you and show you different strains on how to start out at 100% indica and get your tolerance back up so you can do a 50-50 split, because there are some good beneficial side effects to sativa as well as indica. So we want to get the pain away and you in a better mental state. So on top of that, I explained how I was going to be doing PPGs. We're going to be doing products, and then in the community tab, I'll be asking you guys in polls what products you want to see, and what thumbnails you like best, stuff like that. If you want to check the full video, I'll put it as an end card at the end of this video. And I'm just scaling back on that. It tells you in the video. Just watch the video. I'm not going to re-explain the whole fucking thing. So with that said, I am making 2 more Hearthstone deck reviews, just because I see people playing them all wrong, and Warrior is in just such a bad spot right now. Just all types of Warrior. There's not even something in the top 3, I don't think. And they've been this way for about the past 3 expansions, and it seems like every time they release an expansion, I just saw the new cards coming out for March of the Lich King, and honestly, they have some type of spell barrier / spell copying. That is not what warriors do. I mean, it's just perplexing to me. Warriors are about strategy and control and overwhelming your opponent. It would be more like Warlock or Mage to, copy your spells and like shield yourself from your spells, because they're expecting magic. Makes sense. So today we're just going to do a quick brief look at, as soon as the game assistant is out of my face as usual. Before we do that, roll that intro. Welcome back, Claw Club community. It's time for the claws to come out. Also, if you'd like to help the channel evolve, there is a Cash App referral link and Cash App cash tag down in the description. All music credits are down there for the intro, all my equipment I use, and as well all my sponsor stuff for Coffee Brand Coffee. They just put out 9 new flavors, several coffees, several teas, and at least 1 or 2 hot chocolates. They now also have holiday packaging, so you can pick different items to put in the packaging to curate the most special gift for whoever you're giving it to, or maybe get a little something for yourself. Why not? I know that was double wink, super awkward, whatever. So with that said, check them out in the description below. I will link the original sponsor video I did for them as an end card, so you can check that out. And I will Like I said, the referral code and the discount code are in the description, and this is the best coffee you're ever going to have. So with that said, let's go lights out and get grim. So what I've been seeing a lot of people doing with armor or warrior or however they're trying to do it, buff, charge, whatever, they're doing it wrong. They're playing these small aggressive aggro decks and trying to buff them up and then get extra procs off of Anima and let's see, I have no pain no gain right here. They're trying to get extra procs off of Anima Extractor for their Warsong Envoy, for their Crazed Wretches, and they're literally running like, you know, a 30 card deck, and it looks like Token Druid, except you're constantly damaging yourself. I noticed a few people add in Buffett Big Ones, or Buffett Biggins, whatever he's called, because he gives everyone +2 health. So that's actually one thing I am going to do. So I'm going to take out the Armor Smith, because honestly, one Armor Smith, what's it going to do? I'm keeping the Dead Man's Hand, though, because shuffle a copy of your hand in your deck is very powerful. You'd be surprised. Injured Tol'vir, man. I'll take out the one Acolyte, too, just because. But, yeah, this is the only thing I saw people doing that I actually agree with. Where is he? I know he's a 1 cost card. Oh, thought I was in neutral. Oh, sorry, not Buffett Biggin, Dredger Staff. So, put in a couple of those. As you can see, this is not like the aggro deck. You can pick a different hero power when you need to. Got your Sanguine Depths, your extra healths, your burst damage, your pump up, your charge burst damage, and just more ways to activate it. All these injured stuff really just popping up the Warsong Envoy, Rokara, the new weapons expert, excellent in this deck. Darius, excellent in this deck. And I still keep in Overlord so he can bring back my Stonemaul and my, Whirling Combatant, which sets off a lot of stuff. And as you can see, I play all the way to Scourgelord Garrosh and the Lich King. I also have Rokara in here too, because I can just smack 2 big minions into their face, gain 10 armor, do a bunch of damage to them, and then throw on a Scourgelord Garrosh. And then he also has an ability that I can activate damage at any time. I got Rotface in here, just for some, generation, same as Lich King. So that's that. No pain, no gain. Let's show these people how you're actually supposed to play Pain Warrior. Not with these little aggro deck things where you buff them up a few extra health so you can buff up the extra ones in your hand even more and shit like that. And then plop them all down and immediately get them killed to a blizzard or a twisting nether. Sorry, it's hard getting comfortable with everything I got going on, but alright, where is she? No pain, no gain. I think it's up front. Here we go. Garrosh is pissed. Let's play. I feel like Garrosh is... I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Twins. A lot of you might be too young, but for the ones of you that do remember it, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, and they were test tube babies, and they were trying to make like one superhuman guy, but it ended up being twins, and Danny DeVito is the blob that kind of came off of Arnold Schwarzenegger. So it's actually really funny, and it just reminds me of of that. It's just the blob that fell off, like, the better, like, stronger portion of it. So, Frothing Berserker, although he's good, you know, he's targeted very quickly. We're not keeping Saurfang. Wretch, with no way to activate it. We can't do that. So we'll get rid of the Berserker, and we'll hope that we get a Whirlwind or a Sanguine Depths. No, we got the Dredger Staff, so we can pump them up a little bit. Perfect curve at least, and maybe I'll draw the location on curve. That would be very good. And the mascot of the channel is up. Claw Club community say, "Hi, Hairs! Hairs! Here's the cat!" Yes, you beautiful kitty. Alright, what the fuck is this guy doing? Fucking picking his butthole. I swear this guy's in the bathroom now, wiping back the front. Getting all that nice smegma cream cheese up under his coin purse.
I see you again.
Stop smelling my pocky sticks. And that is how you play Buff Warrior or Pain Warrior, whatever you want to call it. Just like that. Don't change a fucking thing. You know why? Because he probably had some fucking cheat on. He was able to see my deck. And he was so scared. He's like, holy shit. I can't even compete against this. That is how you fucking play. I will put the deck list in the description. I hope this helps. Please start playing the right way. And maybe we can get Warrior to where it's fucking supposed to be, instead of a prom night dumpster baby that was conceived in a stall, given birth in a women's stall at the high school, and then dumped in, of course, the prom night dumpster. So with that said, we've been running about 12 minutes. That seems good enough to me. So we're just going to back out of here. Like I said, I'm going to stick to the PPGs. How the fuck did I get back? What was it? Fucking home. And, so yeah, that's products, puzzle solves and reviews, G's for new games, like we're going to be doing chess.com to see if we can get a rating up. I'm deleting Diablo Immortal. I never even tried it. We're going to be doing some Fortnite play on the phone with a controller. If anyone can top a Victory Royale on a phone with a controller, let me know. We're going to be trying Pug New State, but honestly, I fucking suck at that game. The controls are all wonky. We're going to be reviewing Soul Knight, Asphalt 9. It's got all the shake on and the twist. I can use the trigger buttons. And finally, we're going to be reviewing Anima, or Anima, however you pronounce it, and Marvel Snap. So those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games we will be reviewing, but I'll do like 1 game a month, so I'll span it over the next 6 months or so. Anyways, just remember that every single one of you in the Claw Club community, and let's try to get more, because right now I'm at like 76% of the people that watch my videos are unsubscribed and 26% subscribed. So it just takes a couple seconds, and I know it can be annoying. I know it's a pain in the balls sometime, or a pain in the vag sometimes, or the both, what if you're non-binary. It's just, you know, even if you have to create an account, it just takes a couple minutes to hit like, subscribe, and it means the world to me. It means the world to the channel. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can do so much more for you as a community, and you'll really see the difference. You've probably already seen the difference in the videos since I first started. If you go back to my first video, it's pretty bad. Watch the video that I link at the end called Where Did I Go? That'll explain everything in more detail. And until then, like I said, every one of you is another claw on the paw that can swipe through anything life throws at you. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one.